Imagine an ordinary day by the river, shattered by a primal, terrifying assault. An immense anaconda, a monster of the deep, a creature born of pure instinct, has chosen its prey. But what happens next defies all logic. A brave Dogo Argentino, a breed known for its courage, emerges from the forest. He doesn't just fight, he demonstrates an impossible will. This is the story of Guardian, the dog who faced a titan to save a human life, prepared to witness an act of heroism that transcends species, a testament to a bond that is truly unbreakable. Before this incredible story unfolds, we'd love to know where you are watching from. Drop your country and city in the comments below. We are always amazed by how far these stories travel and want to connect with our global community. And if this tale of courage grips you, please subscribe to Wild Echo Untold. By joining our community, you'll be the first to discover more amazing true stories of animal bravery and loyalty.
Seu Antonio, a man of 72 years, found peace in the quiet rhythm of the river. The morning sun warmed his face, and the gentle current carried his simple fishing line. He sat in contentment, lost in the serene beauty of the wilderness, a place he considered his second home. But this day, the usual sounds of the jungle were eerily silent. A deep, unsettling quiet had fallen over the river. The air grew heavy, and a subtle shift in the water's flow caught his eye. It was a change that spoke of something alien, something profoundly wrong with the natural order. He watched a dark shape form, moving with an unnatural smoothness just below the surface. He squinted, trying to make out the creature, but the murky water held its secrets. As it drew closer, the shape became clearer, revealing a massive, coiled form. It was a colossus of the jungle, its eyes cold and devoid of any emotion. Seu Antonio realized with a jolt of terror that he was no longer alone, but had become the focus of a predator.
The anaconda struck with shocking speed. It lunged from the water, its massive body slamming into Seu Antonio. The old man was thrown from his seat, his fishing rod lost in the chaos. The serpent's powerful coils wrapped around his legs and torso, an iron grip that squeezed the air from his lungs. He struggled, a gasp for breath caught in his throat, unable to fight back against the immense pressure. The ancient reptile, a creature of pure, brutal force, dragged him towards the river's edge. He tried to reach for the small knife at his belt, his fingers fumbling, but the pressure was too great, his strength fading fast. Just as his world began to grow dark, a single deep bark echoed through the trees. A flash of brilliant white burst from the undergrowth. A Dogo Argentino, a ghost in the green, appeared. He stood on the bank, a powerful presence that changed the very atmosphere. The anaconda, sensing this new threat, tightened its grip on Seu Antonio. It was an ancient challenge, predator to protector. The dog let out a deep guttural growl, his eyes fixed on the immense snake, a silent promise of the battle to come.
Without a moment of hesitation, the Dogo Argentino, later known as Guardian, launched his attack. His body was a white blur as he leapt at the anaconda's head. He bit down hard, his teeth sinking into the thick, scaly body of the titan. The water erupted in a violent frenzy of thrashing tails and snapping jaws. The anaconda, momentarily startled, released its suffocating grip on Seu Antonio, its focus now entirely on this new, fearless opponent. The battle became a whirlwind of raw power, The dog, despite his smaller size, moved with an agility that the massive serpent couldn't match. He was a force of controlled chaos, his every move a calculated strike. He would dodge the anaconda's deadly constrictions, only to return with a ferocious bite to a vulnerable spot. He relentlessly targeted the snake's neck and head, a strategy of relentless, focused aggression. The anaconda, frustrated, tried to pin him down with its coils, but the dog was too fast, too smart. The struggle was a primal dance of death, a contest between brute force and unwavering courage. Every lunge from the dog was a testament to his unbreakable spirit. The anaconda was a seasoned killer, but it had never faced an enemy with such an unyielding will.
The endless assault from the Dogo Argentino began to wear the anaconda down. The serpent's movements became slower, less precise, its immense strength starting to fail. Its energy was visibly draining, a testament to the dog's relentless courage. The tables were finally turning, proving that determination could overcome even the most overwhelming odds. In a final courageous act, the dog lunged for the snake's head, his jaws locking down on the base of its skull. This was the decisive blow. The anaconda's body went limp for a moment, and a tremor ran through its entire length. It had been defeated, not by size or strength, but by a spirit it could not crush. The immense serpent, visibly wounded, released its hold and slowly retreated back into the dark water, finally admitting defeat. The dog, panting and covered in mud and blood, watched the anaconda disappear. His job was not done yet. He turned his attention to Seu Antonio, nudging the old man's body with his head. He helped the trembling man to his feet, a silent act of reassurance.
"Thank you, my friend. Thank you." Mr. Antonio's voice was a whisper of immense gratitude. The man and his heroic dog were now bound by an experience that defied belief. The story of the courageous rescue spread quickly, and the dog was given a name that perfectly captured his essence: Guardian. From that day on, the Dogo Argentino became Seu Antonio's constant companion, his protective shadow. The scars they both bore were more than just marks. They were a permanent record of the brutal battle and the unbreakable bond that was forged between them. Their story became a legend whispered along the riverbanks, a tale of loyalty and sacrifice. It was a powerful reminder of the deep connection that can form between a human and an animal. This bond was born not just from love, but from an act of pure heroism. What do you think of Guardian's incredible act of bravery? Have you ever witnessed a bond between a human and an animal that was so powerful? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We love hearing stories like this. And if you were moved by this powerful tale, please subscribe to Wild Echo Untold. By joining our community, you'll be the first to discover more untold stories where courage echoes and loyalty proves to be the greatest force on Earth. Thank you for watching.